What if I told you history is full of coincidences so wild they'll make you question reality itself? These aren't just flukes, they're the kind of moments that make you wonder if life is scripted. Stick around, because number one might actually blow your mind. History can be strange, mysterious, and sometimes downright bizarre. Today we're diving into 5 historical coincidences that are almost too crazy to believe, but they're 100% true. How do we explain events that seem connected but shouldn't be? Are they fate, luck, or something we'll never truly understand? Let's explore 5 moments in history that will have you scratching your head. In 1898, 14 years before the Titanic sank, a novel called Futility was published. It told the story of an unsinkable ship called the Titan that hit an iceberg in the North Atlantic and sank, killing almost everyone on board. The similarities are too close, right down to the ship's size and the time of year it sank. Coincidence or something more? Both presidents were elected exactly 100 years apart. Lincoln in 1860, Kennedy in 1960. They were both succeeded by men named Johnson, who were born 100 years apart. And here's the kicker. Lincoln had a secretary named Kennedy, and Kennedy had a secretary named Lincoln. Creepy, right? 2 identical twins separated at birth were reunited 39 years later. Turns out they both married women named Linda, divorced, and then married women named Betty. Oh, and both named their sons James Allen. It's like they were living the same life without even knowing it. Poe wrote a novel in 1838 about a shipwreck where the stranded survivors ate a man named Richard Parker to survive. 46 years later, a real shipwreck occurred, and guess what? The survivors ate a man named Richard Parker. Did Poe predict it, or is this the ultimate coincidence? When construction on the Hoover Dam started, a man tragically fell to his death. 13 years later, the project's final death was recorded, and it was his son. Here's the strange part. Both died on the same day, December 20th. So, are these coincidences just random events? Or are they proof that life is weirder than we can imagine? The deeper you dive into these stories, the more questions they raise. How much of life is chance, and how much is something else? History is full of moments that defy explanation. Whether you believe in fate, luck, or just sheer randomness, these stories remind us of one thing: truth is often stranger than fiction. Let me know in the comments which of these coincidences blew your mind the most.